Pennington. This season, we're all about heroes. And this week, we're honoring a serviceman not only fought for his country, also saved his family's life when a devastating tornado almost took out this whole town. We got a lot of work to do, and the renovation starts right now. Michael and Ed. We are traveling through Chapman, Kansas on our way to meet the Tutwiler family. Now that's Patrick, Crystal, Zeus, Jacob, Haley, Alyssa, and Gabe. This is an amazing family, man, and Dad Patrick is a true American hero. But a devastating natural disaster has left this family on the verge of homelessness, and they desperately need our help. Take a look at this tape and you'll see why we're here.
My name is Crystal Tutwiler and I'm 25. I met Patrick when I was on a walk with my sister and one of his best friends, and we stopped there to say hi. We fell in love right from the start. We got married at the courthouse in our jeans and t-shirts. None of that mattered. We were just so happy just to be husband and wife. We have 4 children, Jacob, Haley, Alyssa, and Gabriel, and there's Jesus, who's our nephew. It started out that we were going to take him for the summer. He was just extremely unhappy with his home life and how things were going. He did not want us to send him back home. I mean, he was crying and begging, and we just couldn't do it. So we've had him for 3 years now.
Like so many other Americans, Patrick Tutwiler heard the call after our nation's deadly September 11th attacks, and he decided to enlist in the armed forces so that he could serve his country, leaving his wife and his family back home.
He told me he was leaving in 2 weeks for basic training. And that's when it hit me that it was real and how hard it was really going to be.
Patrick became...
so it can grow and thrive once more.
All right, this week my project is to build a safe house for the community of Chapman. That's essentially a giant bunker to protect them in case another tornado comes through. But this part right here, this is not it. This is just the footing, our anchor, if you will, for that safe house. Up here, this is where the foundation's gonna go. Now this is built above ground because we're in a floodplain. And when I'm finished with this will be able to withstand up to 250-mile-per-hour winds. And what that means, if another tornado is gonna come through here, you can know that this town is protected with this safe house. Well, this week really has put an extreme makeover. I mean, let's face it, we're not just helping one family, but there's an entire community that needs our help. Over there, we're building our community center safe house. Behind me, we have the family home. And let's face it, our equipment rental really stepped up. We have condors and forklifts and light towers. You know, from up here, you can really see all the amazing work that's being done to help this community.
Okay.
My short time in Chapman, I've learned one thing about this community, is that they're very close. Now this spot right here is where they came together immediately following the tornado to check on loved ones, console each other, and talk about the rebuilding of Chapman. That's why we chose this space for the site of the community safe house. Now this space is somewhere where they can get together, they can have meetings, they can talk about how they're going to rebuild Chapman. But if a storm rolls through, all they need to do is lock up these doors tight and ride it out safe and sound.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay, I can't wait for you guys to see this. So, a week ago, I walked through here and realized there wasn't any place for anyone to go in Chapman if another tornado came through. So this week, I've had Rib working on this project. It's the community safe house. So now, everybody in Chapman has a place to go if something like that happens again. I can't wait for you guys to see inside. Come on in.
All right.
Guys, here we go. So check out the new community safe house.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
It looks like a house.
Now, what's really great about this is not only is it a safe house for everybody in Chapman, but it can also be used as a community center. You guys can have meetings here. But one key thing is the walls, concrete, okay? Sturdy, check this out. These windows, shut with steel doors.
Oh my gosh, wow.
It's a real safe house. This thing can withstand 250-mile-an-hour winds, man. This is the place to come.
The night of the tornado, everybody was supposed to go to the school as a safe house. And what had happened was the tornado took out the high school and the elementary school. So, I mean, it was really close to a lot of lives being lost. So now that there's a safe house, that's the best thing to give this community. And I think that it'll mean a lot to everybody and give them hope. They'll know, okay, if anything like this ever happens again, we have a place to go. We are going to be okay.
Well, I have one more surprise for not only you guys, but I think everybody in the community. Check this out. So check it out. That